course. See where these teams are going to duke it out. They're going to start off on Nepal, then Nimbani, Anubis, and finally... After that, Brigitte ultimate is down. They'll probably try to go in. There we go. Roar trying to get in. Oh, bigger shatter, but the Maywall just in time. They can't quite capitalize. Gives Paris the opportunity to drop that sound barrier. Gladiators using their own Lucio out there as well, but now they're caught up in the May ultimate, and that is going to be another win for Paris, it looks like, in this team fight. Man, what a Maywall. That absolutely saved the Eternal.
Soon is
very true. Soon now with another grab. Are we going to get 1 out of 3 grabs? Come on, man. Don't get eaten. There we go. It goes off anyway. They got Gladiators locked up by the pillar. Finzi with the self-destruct. Grabs 3. And that's exactly what you want if you're the Paris Eternal. Finally, the Big Bang combo comes together. We should say Bigger Bang, really. And Paris
gonna by Cruz to deny a lot of that armor.
We go. Grab gets eaten by Void. All right. Soon not making anything happen with that ultimate. Now the self-destruct comes in. For both teams, it's going to give Gladiators an opportunity to at least get through the doorway, try to get the point right now. Another grab gets eaten. Are you kidding me? 4 out of 5 grabs, I think it is, on this map. Insanity. Paris Eternal scrambling to try to hold this one. They do have the sound barrier. They do have Ben Best with the primal rage, but Roar striking right back again. Gladiators doing everything they can, and
Roar with
they are coming up big in this fight. Cruz can't quite stop it. Gladiators finally flip it. On high. Looks like he's about to fly south through the winter. Coming down, going for the boop, doesn't quite get it. You gotta watch out for that guy though. Big Goose always lurks above. He's like the Batman of the Overwatch League. Shaz gets caught with that self-destruct though. Chance here for Paris. They're coming. Oh no! No, it gets knocked off by Roar mid-transcendence. And Gladiators, they're holding this, man. They're almost at 90% here. Paris, if you are the Eternal, you are sweating right now. There goes Soon. Roar finally taken out, but Gladiators still coming on top with this fight. Another grab comes in. 97%, 98 for Gladiators. Are you kidding me? Can they actually do it? Overtime forced. If they can just keep Paris out, they can win the map. What a comeback that would be. Can they get there? They can't. That's going to be Gladiators coming up big. Wow, what a map for LA.
And credit to Roar for winning. Gladiators, who I think are going to be moving over to some Sombra play, which we saw.
Rally comes in on the Gladiators side. They're going to move forward with that extra armor. Now they get caught up in the Graviton Surge. Here comes the self-destruct. Anything out of that one? No, not quite. It's going to be the sound barrier now for Paris. Oh, nice Earth Shatter again. Void knocked prone. Can they follow up, though? They do get the kill on Big Goose Hydration. Going to be soon to follow. Ooh, he's got like 5 health. They finally finish him off, and Paris again holding on the defense here.
Paris is just so patient in this meta, though. They're willing to wait out these rallies. They throw out the Graviton and the self-destruct to see if they can pick up the kills, and that forces Gladiators to get even more ultimates committed on the defense. But Surefour fragging out is going to push this through.
Surefour and Shaz just decided to walk up and take. Has his Transcendence too, so both support ultimates up and running. Earth Shatter, nothing for Ben Best. That's going to be the sound barrier for Gladiators as they go in. Lucio ult on the other side for Paris, responding in kind. Surefour waiting for it, looking for that chance to grab, but Roar down again. He's going to go for it anyway. Oh no, and he gets taken out. They're using everything here. Can't get anyone with that self-destruct either. Hip there with the Transcendence to heal up any damage that's been taken. It's a brawl. Everybody's throwing everything into that. I saw the kitchen sink go through there, I'm pretty sure too. Finzi grabs 2 with the self-destruct, and it looks like Paris will hold the Gladiators right here. Man. Really low. Roar taking a lot of damage as well. They're going to dive in on him. They get him. Roar once again goes down before the Transcendence is used. Hydration a little bit late on the trigger with that one, and now Soon goes ahead and throws the Graviton Surge in, and that's a clean fight for Soon. Rally comes in now, as you can hear. And there we go, another grab now for the Gladiators. Void uses that self-destruct. Oh, this. Okay. All right, man. That is Lucio's in action. Big Goose coming up the big boop again to set 2 people up to get hit by that self-destruct. Watch for Roar. They're going to be targeting Roar every single time. You can see he's down to half health already. Gets caught in that Graviton Surge. Here comes the self-destruct. Oh, it's a big Earth Shatter. No kills out of that one, though. Paris laid low, but the Graviton bought them some time, and now they're going to go in with their own Earth Shatter. Ben Best dropping it, forces Gladiators to back off a bit, and there goes Big Goose in Hydration. 2 supports down. Roar just charges through. Doesn't either, as Eternal is saying right now, but Gladiators going to break out in the end anyway for one last fight. But Roar, first to die again, getting an uppercut from the Lucio. Void self-destruct, catching Nico, but they needed more than that. Big Goose down, grab used. They got to get Void off that payload. Paris nearly there, inches away, less than a meter, and that's it. Paris Eternal will tie up this series.
Very nicely done, and now we know a couple of things. Winston 3-3 by 3-3 on Anubis on point B with the Reinhardt.
Paris right now, it's going to be the tire going into the tiny side room. Can they get anybody? Finds Cruz with it, so that's one, and Gladiators will be able to maybe push Paris back a bit. They're going to dedicate the Coalescence to this Moira ultimate coming in. They're not done yet. They've got the Graviton Surge. They decide that they can just go in without their Lucio right now. They drop the grab. No concern there. Roar a little bit low. Self-destruct does catch Roar. He couldn't get his shield turned around in time. Shaz goes ahead and uses that Transcendence, but it's too late to really benefit the Gladiators at all. And man, Paris just steamrolling this map so far. Gotta watch out for the self-destruct. They do it. Benbest gets a shield of hit time, and Shaz finds himself in the middle of the Paris team.
Almost has.
Finzy a little bit low. Sound barrier comes in just in time to keep that D.Va in the mech. Sureforce grab gets eaten again though. Finzy with another big play on that D.Va. Roar comes in with the Earth Shatter. Doesn't hit anybody though. Void manages to find Cruz, so maybe with Hip and that Transcendence they can respond. Benbest gets hydration. It's going to be Gladiators though, D-making Vinci, D-lifing Benbest. There goes Hoon, and finally, LA Gladiators will have the fight they need to finish off point A. A little bit less to defend. Benbest drops Ear Shatter, no kills out of that one. Here comes the self-destructs. Transcendence used on both sides. Now Void tosses his D.Va ultimate out. They do catch Cruz with it. Lucio out of commission again. Gladiators, it's a brawl. Everybody going different directions. Players dropping left and right, but it is the Gladiators looking for more of those kills. That was a great charge of Benbest though. Void does get debacked, and now he comes in with the Earth Shatter. Gladiators falling apart at the very end, and they took point A, but they sneaky Vinci. Roar uses that Shatter. Paris not phased by it. They go into the EMP. Hydration down immediately, but crucially, the sound barrier does come out for Gladiators. They have a chance here. They throw out the grab. Can they get anyone to Void self-destruct? Not quite. Benbest though, down to Roar anyway. So Gladiators still getting the kills they need. Oh, and Void eats Soon's grab. Everything working out great for the Gladiators right now.
Why did Soon grab at the end of that fight is the big question.
I don't know, man. It seemed like that one was over for Paris, but he went for advantage. They only need that one pick. Got to avoid that self-destruct. That's not a problem with it sitting up on the high ground. Grab kind of thrown away. Nobody getting caught by that one. They will take Roar out of the Hammond really quick.
And there's another grab here for Soon, excuse me, Short 4 rather.
Oh, sound barrier now for Gladiators though. They couldn't pair anything out of the grab, but the sound barrier might do it. And Gladiators, they are turning it around. Wow. He's nearly got that sound barrier though. Rally comes in. Cruz with the sound barrier. Can he get it off in time? There goes Roar. Oh, they got the Reinhardt. Paris with a chance here. Big opportunity for the Eternal. Now Gladiators outside looking in. Self-destruct comes in, just stoning the rest of LA away from the point. Void has to fly in, uses that self-destruct, inopportune time. Everybody lives, but now the grab comes in on the Gladiators side. Paris weathers the storm though. Now they need the kills. They're halfway there to that one charge. Roar gets hit. He manages to respawn and charge him just in time. Soon very low, throws out the grab. Void low, there goes Big Goose. Maybe they got a chance, but Roar comes in with another Earth Shatter. Are you kidding me? They actually did it. It's a draw. Insane fight at the end, but Gladiators just managed to scrap it out.
Which was uncharacteristic when it came to playing the 3-3, whereas when they, and now players both being quite cautious, Rally comes in for the Gladiators.
Grab gets used by Paris. They're gonna send in that self-destruct. Ooh, right on target, but no kills out of that one. Shaz forced into the Transcendence 2 though. Roar does get a nice charge on a Nico. And now the sound barrier. Ooh, Benbest with a big shatter, but they had this sound barrier. Hip gets the kill onto Roar anyway. It's another one of those back and forth fights between these two teams, and this time it's going to be Gladiators coming out on top.
And they'll be able to push it through A, no problem, after they
why
mop up Fincy. And there you go, Gladiators victory.
Finish this one off. They wait for the defense matrix to be down. They throw in the grab. That's going to be the response to the self-destruct. Both Divas picking up one. Soon and Shaz going down. Now the sound barriers coming out for the teams. Benbest drops another Earth Shatter. Big Goose drop. Finally finished off by Benbest with that follow-up charge. Now Surefour in a lot of trouble, and Paris Eternal at the last moment are gonna hold, and there are only 20 seconds remaining. Paris responding with a couple of kills. Here comes the grab now from Surefour. Cruz low. Oh, Cruz just barely. He got it off just in time. Clutch sound barrier from Cruz. What a hero, but they still need to win the fight. They got a lot to contend with. Finzi demacked.
I think that might just win the fight here for
I don't
Paris.
know.
We'll see. Short
I don't
war
know, man.
coming back.
Grab comes in again for Soon. That one did not get eaten. Hip with a couple kills, and Gladiators responding, but it's Paris able to turn it around again. This fight has been so back and forth. Throwing out, gets the stick. Goodbye, Surefour. Boyd with the self-destruct. Oh, he fights two. What is this game right now? Paris, though, they still have the respawns. They still have the advantage. And at the end of the day, I think that's what's going to do it. Soon's got the Doom Fist out, but it's all winding down here. Roar gets a little bit low. Going to be the Transcendence coming in. Self-destruct time across the board. It's an ultimate fiesta. No kills out of that one, aside from Roar. Self-destruct. Not getting anything for either team there, but it's going to be Paris Eternal grinding through the Gladiators yet again. It's all cleanup here with the tanks out of the way. Clean fight for Paris. And they're going to get so much time. Barrier comes in. It was Ben Best with the shatter, but didn't pick anything up. Now they're going to be trapped in the grab. Here we go. Gladiators with some kills already. Transcendence used by Hip. I don't know if that's the fight you want to dedicate the Transcendence to. That's a bit of a rough decision, I think, as they were not going to win that fight either way.
Now, sure.
To win this series, so close. The grab gets used.
And there's a Moira on the back of the cart.
Shaz was hiding behind the cart rather. Sound barrier, they're still in it. Big Goose staying alive. Boyd gets demeched again. I can't believe how long they're gonna nearly force an OT, but it's not enough. Paris Eternal finally getting the win in that series, but man, doesn't get too much more shields up than that. Gladiators with a great defense.